You guys so much for coming. We'll let our hands come to our heart. Take an inhale. We'll set an intention of wellness. Bring your arms up. Hello, everyone. Oh, I'm so glad to see you. That's good. Grab hello up, and we'll go over. Take an inhale. Stretch. Oh, wonderful. And you can even pull your own wrist in half moon. You can put your hand down. You can add a foot cross. So you're now bringing the breath through your nose and into this rib cage that we're stretching. Good. Little moments, little rotations. Breathe in. And go up with your inhale. Let's go over to the other side. Inhale. You might pull your elbow long, or pull your wrist. Inhale. And then you can just keep feeling the length happening in that side. Your hand might come down when you're ready here. Left foot over. Breathe in. Open up. Side half moon. Rotation. It'll add those little nuances throughout the body, throughout the sides. Inhale. You notice you keep going further and further, and the exhales release tension. Take an inhale to come back up, and with our feet underneath us, take a lift. And as you exhale, we're going to go down to either a down dog, or if you'd like to do a vinyasa, you can take the feet back, the elbows bend, open up the heart. And then on the exhale, you'll end up at down dog. Either way, press through the heels. Hands are pushing, your hips back. Really try to begin straightening the knees and pushing the heels towards the floor. If your heels are already towards the floor, you can add on more intensity by lifting up the toes. Neck is soft. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. Now on the exhale, your shins can come down into a cat and a cow. And keep going. I'm going to tuck my shirt in a little bit so there's a better form view from the side. But you're in a cat and a cow, and you can play with that articulation where you're going through the whole spine. You're not just getting the flexion, the extension, you're articulating along the way, like a snake or an ocean wave. Now that's the move, but if you care to add on and make it harder, you could go back to the down dog. And from down dog, you can lift the heels, articulate the lower back, middle back, upper back into an up dog. And we're gonna do 5 of these. Or you can stay in your down position, the quadruped cat-cow. 2. And up, upper back, gets an extension. And then you go through your upper back, middle back, lower back. 2 more. And breathing the whole time, breathing in through your nose if you can, breathing out through your nose if you can. Hold the down dog or child's pose for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then you're going to be coming up to your hands. Your halfway up position looks like the letter L. Your sit bones lift. That's a stretch for the length of your back. So eventually you'll come up to your hands. Your hands could probably be on your shins or your thighs, and then you got it. You're going to come up. Inhale, stretch up and back. Exhale, hands go to your heart, Samastitihi. Open up the legs. Now the legs can be about underneath your wrist. Take your right toes towards the wall that your right fingers are facing, and we'll pump that hip and that knee a little bit. So your knee is tracking with your second toe, and then we're going to leave it there. Go back with your inhale and forward. You can exhale. Main thing is you're breathing. Breathe in and out. So we're going to do a few of these warm-up moves with our arms moving. Now it's the upper body moving. Good. Now, yes, there you go. So 3 to 5. Notice how that upper body already feels warmed up from our half moons. Now we're going to leave our forearm on that thigh. The arm goes over. Now this is where you can bring in your individual variations. So let's say you're craving this back arm going behind you. What a good variation. The other could be that I'm feeling warmed up. I'm going to go to the floor. And if you're pretty close but not quite comfortable down there, you can use a yoga block under your arm. So just find, what do you need today? Oh, such a good shoulder stretch. And breathe in. And just wherever you are, be there, all your heart. Let your breath fill up your side. Yeah, your arms over your ear. So a lot of us will be on the forearm, on the thigh option. Act like your body's against a wall. Act like someone's pulling your arm. Take another inhale. Now see if you can, in one graceful moment, come up. All right, now the gaze will be over the hand, shoulders down. Another word for this one could be proud. So your heart lifts, but your shoulders are down. 10. Your knees on top of your ankle, which looks good from whatever I see. I see everything looks good from here. And Karen, act like I'm pulling your left arm back a bit. Yes, just that little. So there is a tendency to kind of be torso forward. So you want to see if you're vertical. Yes. Breathe into your heart. Now we're going to take another inhale here and let this back hand go to the back thigh. Now the back thigh is strong and long. The knee is strong and long. Keep that front knee like a squat backwards. Yeah, 10. Ooh, 9. Good. 8. 7. The more you go back, the more you have to make sure that leg's still at 90. It's still pushing forward. You don't want the whole body back. You want to sink into that thigh. Keep reaching, keep pulling, keep opening. Take the other inhale. Come into a tall spine. Lengthen both knees. Now this is called 5-pointed star. We're going to pivot the other foot, the left foot, and we're just going to pump the knee. Notice the torso is still upright. It's just going along with the hips. It's not going forward yet. Now that knee should feel like it's tracking with the second toe. When you have that settled in, dial it in, you can add on the upper body doing what feels like half moon with warrior legs. Breathe in. It's like you're painting a beautiful rainbow. You're reaching for clouds. The legs are static or stable. And lengthen that elbow as your arms get warmed up. Lengthen, lengthen. So about 5 of these. We're going to be staying on that front side, extended side angle. So the forearm could be on your thigh. Arm could be reaching. Some of you said, I'm going to try a different variation. I'm going to go behind. My shoulders really need it. The other hand could go down to the floor or down to a yoga block. This is extended side angle. Beautiful. Love those shoulder openers. 10. Breathe. 9. Open up the back like you're trying to put your back up against a wall. You'll feel that in the low back, more stretching. Ooh, you're looking good. Take another inhale. Now, as you're ready, you're going to exhale. Strong body, strong body, strong body. And this is the part where your spine's vertical, palms open, look over that hand. Everybody looks good. Shoulders down. Proud. Your shoulders are down, your torso's lifted, looking over. Good. Strong leg. The further your feet are, the harder this pose is. The modification is the feet get closer together. Breathe in. Energize your back arm as well. Back, yeah, better. You feel that? So yeah, that was good. It opens up the heart. So sometimes the back of us can kind of be soft because we're looking at the forward of us, but keep both arms engaged and yet the neck is soft. Now inhale. This back hand you're going to go up and back in your spine. The hand will eventually touch the thigh. For me, the hardest part is to remember is that knee wants to kind of straighten, but you want to keep it bent, the front knee bent. 10. Parvriti Virabhadrasana is reverse warrior. Good. You might get deeper in the stretch. Ooh, yeah. Keep that front thigh really strong, 90 degrees if you can. Good, Shreen, that's it. Open up the bottom shoulder. Sometimes it tries to hike up by the ear, but keep the bottom shoulder down the back. 5, 4, 3. Now take an inhale. It's as if it prepares you to come up. Straighten both legs, toes in. Now exhale, go down to the floor if you can. Hands to the floor underneath the shoulders. Pull on the floor to give you a little help. Now bend the knees 3 to 5 times, just kind of waking up the hips more. And then you're going to leave them pretty long. Pull on the floor. 10. Take an inhale and walk over to your right side. So give that leg some attention. Walk over to your other foot. Give that leg some attention. Come back down to the middle. Let your right hand stay underneath where your nose is towards the floor, and then your other arm comes up like a windmill. Breathe in, and if you can look up, great, but if that makes your neck a little achy, you can try a chin tuck. If that doesn't work, just look straight ahead at the side wall or down. Now let the other hand come down, the left arm down, right arm up. Spin it like you're a windmill. And then exhale, come down. Walk your hands to your hip bones, both at the same time. Inhale halfway up. So it's like your table again. Now exhale and push your feet into the floor. Let your hands slide to the back body. Lift your heart, elbows squeezed. 5, good. 4, 3, oh my goodness, that feels so good. 2, and then exhale, bring your feet together, your hands together. Gorgeous, guys. Samasthiti, good jump. And take a sip if you'd like, and meet me back here. We're going to do either a vinyasa or a down dog, so please choose what serves you. It's an inhale to go up, a little bit of a back bend. Exhale to bring the hands down. Now you could go into a down dog, or you can put your feet back, bend your elbows, take an inhale to up dog, exhale to down dog, and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. And then on the 1, step or jump up to your hands, halfway up position, like a table. And then inhale, go all the way up. Take a lifted heart, back bend position. Exhale, your hands come together. Samasthiti, and then open up your legs into 5-pointed star. Now you can always step, jump, or walk out. But when you're here, we're going to open up into a triangle pose. So lift those right toes, face the toes towards the same wall the right fingers are facing. Exhale, reach out. Here we go. Now, eventually you're kind of running into a bone. That's your place. That's your place. So your hand can come down. Classic triangle looks like a vertical arm position. You're like me, Betty. You want to like I go ahead and I just crave that arm over. So just go if you want to. Another fun position here is arm back. So just play around. So just to mix it up, I'll stay here and I want you to play, into it. Isn't that nice? Oh, isn't that great? Imagine your back's against the wall. I don't see anybody hyperextending their front knee, but you want to make sure your front knee isn't bending backwards. Nice, Cheryl. Yeah, it's like you could change your arms here. I love that side back stretch. Whose back doesn't need it? This is just a great one to keep the back healthy. Yeah, nice, Cheryl. That's great, Shireen. And keep putting your back against a wall so that top shoulder blade, the whole torso kind of rotates open. Five, 4, 3. You feel those subtle openings? Isn't that nice? And take an inhale. So you're powering up. Integrated body movement. Now you're passing through 5-pointed star. Pivot your other toes. Here we go. Reach out over that leg, over, over, over. Pretty soon you feel like I can't really go anymore. And up. Now, this is where you could change your over. You could. Good. Find maybe the arm back. Yep. Ooh, that looks nice. Imagine your back's against a wall. And if your body starts to give into the stretch, like maybe your fingers go lower or maybe your upper back rotates more. Good. Just go with that. Take another inhale. And then as you exhale, come up. The hands can come to the heart, the feet are forward. Let the feet go to the center, Samasthiti. Take a moment, and if you'd like a sip, grab a sip. My new computer keeps popping up with useless update software signs during class. I'm gonna have to figure out how to disable that. So take a moment. Let your hands come to the heart when you're ready. And we're going to do either a vinyasa or the down dog. You get to choose. Take an inhale. Go up into the sky. Exhale. Bring your hands down. If you're doing the down dog, you go straight there. Otherwise, you go into a chaturanga. Lift your heart. Inhale. Lift your hips again. Add a push-up down dog. Hold. Now, you can stay here or you can go to the forearm variation called dolphin. And hold, 10. If you're in dolphin, press back up to down dog. And then shift into a hand plank if you can, or go to your forearms. We're going to take the right foot back and take a Madrasana, or if you're needing a modification, go to your forearm side plank and hold 10. Good. Head up. Good. That's it. That's it. Nice. 4, 3. Yeah, 2. Get ready to transition to the other one. Either you're on your hands or you're on your forearm and your top foot goes back. 10. Inhale. And then exhale. How about a downward dog? And then a looking up at your hands, step, jump, or walk to get up there, halfway position. Go all the way up and even beyond into a back bend. Lift your heart. Good. Up. Breathe in. Hands come to your heart. Samastitihi. Make sure you have, if you're using a mat, the length of the mat behind you. Send your left foot back about 5 feet. Warrior 1. The foot is angled out and the heel is on the ground of the back foot. The heel's on the ground. I'm going to be moving, but you can do an up arm or even a field goal post. Yes, the foot's on the ground because it's about 45 degrees pointed out. That's how. Good. Sometimes this one feels a lot like crescent pose, but we're in Warrior 1. Arms open. Good. Yep. And back leg is about 5 feet deep. Front leg is on a railroad track. Both legs are on railroad tracks. There you go. And the further you get those legs, the harder it is. So listen to your body. Great, Michelle. 3. Yep. Nice. Good, Jean. Really good, Polly. I see you guys look great in here. Upper back's getting a little lift towards the sky. The wrists are neutral. Sometimes it's easy to kind of cock those wrists backwards, but yes, I like that neutral wrist. 5, 4, good, Sharina. I was hoping you'd get 1, 3. Now let those hands come to your heart, hinge forward. In one motion, we're going to land softly. Very good. Now Samastitihi, other leg, about 5 feet deep. The closer position would be a modification, the further would be harder. Front knee's about 90, back foot is angled out about 45 degrees. Hips are square, feet are on railroad tracks, arms open. Good. 10, 9, wrists are neutral. 8, yep. 7, good. Back leg really strong, Betty. Yep, perfect. Just that tiny 0.5 millimeter straightening cue, very good. Then you don't accidentally have an energy leak through the knee. We want that knee 180 here if we can, really strong. The front knee is 90 degrees. The front knee's on top of your ankle, not drifting in. Energize your arms like they're lightning bolts. Take that inhale. Let your hands go to your heart and hinge forward. In one motion, land softly. Feet together. Woo! Nice job. Take an inhale. Now on the exhale, you're going to lift up and then your hands can come down to either down dog or you can do a vinyasa. You're going to pick your choice. Go up dog, lift the hips out of push up, down dog. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to slip into a forearm plank. So walk your feet back and hold the plank. 10. Hold on to a side plank for 10. Inhale. Now we're going to go past through the forearm plank and go to the other side plank. 10. Now let that forearm come down and do one more front plank. 10. Lower your pelvis. You're either on Sphinx or a swan cobra. shoulders down the back, hold. Exhale, lower, and then this is a challenge. Bring your hands a little closer to the ribs, curl your toes under. If you can, get your whole body involved here. Push up into down dog. One motion. If it doesn't work out, just get there any way you need to. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then you're going to step or walk up to your hands halfway up. Go all the way up. Now this is a back bend, standing. Lift your heart. Good. Inhale. Reach through your upper back. Oh, that looks great. And exhale. Bring your hands to your heart. Now this is Ardha Chandrasana. This is half moon, but it's crescent pose and standing. So I'm going to maximize the mat by getting really close to the front. Leave the right foot in the same place. Send the left heel deeper than you just did for Warrior One, and now the heel's off the ground. So it is a little harder balance. You are on railroad tracks. Lift your arm. Keep your abs engaged. So another way to say that is pull the ribs down, pull the pubic bone up. 10, good. Yes, good. If you're needing it harder, you're getting lower. You're sinking. 8, still use your abs though. 7, to pull the pubic bone. 6, up and the ribs down. 5, back leg strong. 4, so you can see how this is a pretty stretched out pose. 3, 2, now the hands come together, hinge. Here we go. It's going to be a little harder to get up to Samastitihi because you're stretched out. When you're ready, standing at the top of your mat. Good. Now with precision, land the back foot. So now your right foot's going back pretty far, maybe 5, 5.5. How long are those legs, right? So you're into railroad tracks. Stretched out harder is harder. Closer together is easier. Front knee is 90 degrees. Pull the ribs down and the pubic bone up a bit. Energize that back leg. Good. 10. Shoulders are down the back. 9. Good. 8. Your upper back's doing a back bend. 7. 6. Keep breathing. 5. 4. 3. Upper back can do a little more, I think, Karen. 2. Yep, it did. Great. And that was really good. Hands come at the heart. Now in one motion, top of the mat. Ooh, good. Samastitihi. Nice job. Now grab a sip if you'd like, and then we're going to come and do a vinyasa or a down dog. Take an inhale and go up with your arms. Exhale, your hands come down. Now either a vinyasa or a down dog. So either way, up dog, inhale if you're doing that vinyasa, exhale. Now in down dog, you can put your left foot on your right heel and activate that calf stretch more. Keep lifting your sit bones up. Place your other foot down. Let the right foot push the left heel down. 5. Both feet press. Go up to your hands, halfway up position. Now once you feel settled in your blood pressure, go all the way up. Now exhale the fingers at your low back, and if you can interlace, do that. If not, just rest the hands. Lift and spread your toes. This is called Warrior 3. Leave your right leg down. Lift your left leg up behind you as your torso comes forward to parallel, maybe, or wherever you're going. Breathe. Take an inhale. And then exhale to come up. Pause. Now release your hands, Samasthiti. Yeah, good way to let those arms go. Go up and back. You're going to interlace your fingers at the low back. Lift and spread your toes and try the other side. Your leg goes up, right leg goes up, left leg's down. You might go diagonal or you might keep on going to parallel. Take an inhale, and then as you exhale, slowly come back, hands at the heart, let your blood pressure settle, Samasthiti. Lift and spread your toes, tree pose here, Vrikshasana. The right foot can stay down, the left foot can come up. And you can take any arm position you'd like, arms up. I'm going to offer a cow face position for the shoulders also to open. Keep going. We're going to take another inhale. Good job. Good. And as you exhale, hands together at the heart. Lower that foot. Samasthiti. Relax the mind, body, breath. Lift and spread your toes. Take the other side. Tree pose. And you might take your other cow face arms, or if you're working on a good height, Shireen, and if you're working on a different variation, you can take that lower or higher leg. Good, nice. That higher foot option, really good. That's okay. Take that inhale. You're doing great. Exhale to let the hands come to the heart. Lower that foot. Really good. Take an inhale. Now we're going to do a quadricep stretch. I'm going to turn because I just want to show the ribs are over the pubic bone. You're not getting more lordotic. That's the tendency in this one. Right arm back and hand to the foot. Now, at first you're just really tall. Your ribs pull down, your pubic bone pulls up. So the stretch is in your front thigh. And that was 30. If you care to add on, you can push your foot into your hand and add on. Natarajasana. Inhale and slowly come back to standing Samasthiti. Good job. Other side, quadricep stretch. Arm up and back. Now catch your foot and hold. Doing about a 30 count here. Ribs down, pubic bone up, hips level. Ooh, good job. Now we can add on, it's a push into your hand. Take that inhale. And then as you exhale, slowly come back. Let your hands come to your heart. Samasthiti. Good job. And we're going to grab a sip and meet me back here. This next one is pyramid pose. It's also called Parsvottanasana. So I'm going to be at the front of my mat. Lift and spread the toes, and you can be near the front of your mat. So you're leaving your right foot forward, but your left foot on a railroad track does go back maybe 4.5 feet. Now your legs are on railroad tracks. You're interlacing your fingers at the lumbar, or maybe you're going to hold on to your elbows, or a namaste, but some type of shoulder opener, both knees long. Inhale. Exhale, hinge. Now we're going to be doing a couple of poses here. So you're hinging here, although it's okay to do a little bit of flexion. You're balancing. You can see your feet contracting, your shins. Right hip steers back, left hip steers forward. Now you can also add on your hands to your thigh or your shin or the floor, and you can round a little bit more here. Make sure you're not hurting your hamstring at the sit bone attachment. You don't have to be all the way down. You can be on the thighs if you want. Yeah, there you go. And hold, relax your neck. I like to shake it out sometimes to make sure I'm not holding tension. Take another couple breaths here. And then you're going to be pushing or walking your way up. Inhale, go up and even beyond. A little back bend here. It's a balance challenge. Your heart's lifted. 5, 4, good. 3, 2, bring your hands at the heart. Now your back foot's going to land softly next to your front foot, Samasthiti. Really good. Now the landing and the transitions are part of the yoga. We're going to try to send that right foot 4.5 feet deep in a railroad track. Now the interlaced fingers, or maybe your elbows are doing a hold or a namaste reverse. Shoulder opener, inhale. And I say that because when you exhale forward, it's real easy for the shoulders to droop towards gravity's pull. So keep the shoulders open even though you're hinging at the hips forward. The gaze will probably shift so your neck feels really smooth. So probably at your toes, or maybe the gaze is at your shin. Left hip steers back, right hip steers forward. If you care to add on, you can put your hands down on your thigh or the shin and add a little bit more flexion. Good. Yep, left hip steers back, right hip steers forward. I like that. You should have an arch lift in each foot. So you can scan your back foot and make sure the arch isn't collapsing. Scan your front foot and make sure it's also got a little lift, like quarters, 2 quarters could go under your arch. Take another inhale. Now you're gonna either walk up, go into a back bend once you're up more vertically, lift your heart, good, artless, breathe in, and I love it, exhale your hands to your heart. Now your back foot's gonna land softly next to your front foot, Samasthiti. Really good job, guys. We're gonna grab a sip and we'll be heading down to the floor soon and do a few stretches there. Please take an inhale, lift up your arms, and exhale, bring your hands down. Let your feet go back, either do a down dog or add the vinyasa, elbows bend, up dog. Lift your hips at a push up, down dog. 5, 4, 3, 2. Shift your body weight forward. You're in a plank, you're gonna bend your elbows till your belly is down, and you're either going to reach back for 1 ankle or 2. Good, very good. Or 2, your choice. So inhale, we're gonna do it twice. Bow pose. Lower, and we're either going to do that again or do your second foot. Come up. Take another inhale. And then exhale, relax into a child pose. Breathe in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then hands and knees and quadruped. And see if you can reach your right foot to your left hand and add a bow pose here. Push up. There it is. Where is that foot? There you go. 5, 4, 3, 2, push, and then let your other hand come down. Right hand to left foot. Now, if you can, push up, up, up. There we go. Push up. Breathe in. And exhale, lower. Now we're going to take a back, so your booty down, your feet in front, and if you would like to have a tool ready, you can have a Pilates ring or a Dynaband ready, because we're going to be on our back for a moment. Roll down. Yes. This is a hamstring up, a left leg down. Enjoy. That's it. This is going to be really healthy for the knees and healthy for the back. Imagine you're just relaxing something with every exhale, your mind, your hip. You can take that leg over across the midline a little. Internally rotating, it'll increase that stretch on the outer hamstring. That leg can go out to the side as well. take the inhale. Now, as you're ready, take that foot back up and put your other foot inside the prop, the Pilates ring or the Dynaband, and send your other leg down long. Pour it down. Relax the jaw, relax the shoulders. Sometimes I rock the head a little bit to release any tension in there. Take that leg across a little bit. And out, so it's like a inner hamstring, inner thigh. Yep. Back up, and if you want to take a double hamstring stretch, that's a really nice, it feels very grounding. It feels like your sacrum is imprinting into the floor. And then we're going to take the right ankle to the left thigh. So it's like a figure four. Take another inhale, and the other one down, and reach your hands through. I like that little rock. You can even move your feet or your ankles and let your exhales relax tension in your hip and your jaw, your neck. Let your inhale be through your nose if you can. The exhale melts tension away. Take another inhale. And then we're going to put the left leg long and the right knee over for a knee down twist. You might lift your hips and scooch them over. Take the left arm to the knee to keep it in place. And then the right arm out like a letter T or a Y. Breathe in. We're going to take another inhale. And then on the exhale, we're going to realign. The right leg goes long now and the left knee goes over. so that you have a knee down twist on the other side. Your hand is helping your knee like a paperweight, your other arm's out. The eyes are soft. Take another inhale, and as you exhale, gently come back, realign the spine, and the feet are going to be on the floor, and you're going to curl up. You can interlace the fingers underneath the back for a bridge pose, or you could put them over your head, kind of like a field goal post here, and just see what you're craving. Let your eyes close. Breathe. Breathe into your belly, your sternum, and your heart, all the way to your throat. We'll slowly lower down and take the hands to the feet like a happy baby and relax. And then you can rest in a shavasana or in a supine bound angle. The knees can be open, and just let the inner thighs open. So if this is too much, just rest in a shavasana, a restful corpse pose. And let your mind have a break by just focusing on the breath. Or if you do better with a mantra, you can focus on relax, relax, let go. And then release any tension. Take a moment to come up to a seated position. And we'll sit any way you want, and notice that your body will just find a place that's soft and easy, even though you're upright, you're light. And we'll let our hands come to the heart and take a moment. So just notice how good it feels to have self-care integrated into the day. This is a way we connect with who we really are. Sometimes we can put pressures on ourselves or accidentally get reactive to what's going on around us. But today I intend to use my inner calibration of calm and peace to stay connected to the wellness place that I feel right now. I deserve to feel well and peace and have plenty of time to get anything I need to get done. I won't add extra pressures to myself. I'll focus on this peaceful, calm place as I'm going through my day. With so much appreciation, thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining me. I love the yoga classes. How fun.